Clouds of smoke. What's happening? First and foremost, praise to the Most High, Yahuwah and His Son Yahusha, for without them I am nothing. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Thought I stop by, tap in, see what's happening. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting a little traction, getting a little motion on my channel, so I figure I'll give y'all some more content. What's going on in the world today, man? The big topic. Kendrick Lamar in this halftime show. May the Ruach lead my words. Now, first and foremost, dig. I fuck with K-Dot. It's my guy. He go in, yet at the same time, I understand how the game is played. Such thing as controlled opposition. Now, he may or may not be controlled opposition, but let's just weigh the options. This is the first Super Bowl a president ever attended. And then he do that halftime show making that statement. Now, if you're not conscious enough to realize what the statement was or what was being said in the halftime show, if you understand who Samuel L. Jackson was playing, a.k.a. Uncle Sam, y'all understand all that, then y'all lost in the sauce already. Y'all need to start from A and learn something. Yet, if you understand what you've seen, it was allowed. All that had to be rehearsed. So everything that was done, the NFL, the world, the president, everybody knew that it was going to be done. It wasn't no secret to nobody. So let's get that out the way. Why everybody like it's just, oh, he just did that on us? No. This was a rehearsal. We had 200 some dancers. It was rehearsals. This was seen. This was heard. They knew what he was going to do. Why they allowed it. And they allowed it in front of the president. I'm just saying, the math be mathing sometimes, man. And my question is, as should be yours, why? Why? Why they allow this to happen? Because they trying to poke the bear. They trying to evoke something. If you read them holy scriptures, whether it be the Torah or the Quran, both say, that history repeats itself. Nothing new under the sun. If that's the case, everybody talking about World War III, World War III, World War III. In order for World War III to come, first there has to be a civil war. When we live by the standard of the holy scriptures that say everything repeats itself, nothing new under the sun. And that performance was like a war cry. He just said the revolution would be televised. You know what I'm saying? It's like a wake-up call to everybody. Now, whether he paid opposition or not, the Most High used everything for our good and His glory. So, even whenever somebody is paid to be the paid opposition, they still speak what's supposed to be spoken because the Most High gonna make sure of it. And I'm not saying that Kendrick Lamar is. I believe that Kendrick Lamar is at this point paid opposition. Now remember, rewind the tape. This man put on a crown of thorns, man, and walked around as if he was the Messiah, as if he was the Christ. Now whether he was saying he the Messiah coming to save the music or whatever he was, that's kind of blasphemous, if not just outright blasphemous. Now you say, oh, I'm taking it too far, but would you wear a crown of thorns? Would you imitate or mock the Christ? Pay attention, man. I believe Cat Williams is controlled opposition too. I believe he's allowed to say what he say, and he used the guys that he got the protection of God. You know he don't say the protection of Yah, Yahuwah, or the Most High. He say protection of God. God could be anything or anybody. Y'all keep that in mind. We all hear somebody thanking God. We hear these politicians, hear these rappers, hear these celebrities thanking God. Remember, God can be anybody, anything. Ye are gods, nigga. Do you have a child? You're God over that child because you the one who got to feed him or her. You the one to make sure they live or die. That's a godly type power. If you got a dog or a cat, nigga, you God over them because you feed them and make sure they live or die. So they got to put a name on it. Muslims say Allah. That's a name. That's a direct title. We, Hebrews, we say Yahuwah, his Hebrew name, the name that's closest to the name, probably as close to ever a real name we gonna get, Yahuwah. Not Yahweh. We thought it was Yahweh, but you gotta go break it down and study and break it down, study, and we come to find out that it's Yahuwah and his son Yahusha. Now these are titles, these are names. God can be anybody. Satan is the God of this world. Keep that in mind. So, who are they saying thank you to? When they say you got a protection of God, who are they talking about? Also, the term God comes from the fallen angel's name, Gadriel. Gadriel. The devil is a crafty individual, man. He gonna get his fame, his glory, and his worship any way he can. And the easy way to do it is by fooling you to think that something is what it ain't. You saying God, 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 and don't even know that this is not even the Most High's name. And don't get it twisted. He answers us in our ignorance. He answers us in our ignorance. So when we don't know, he still answers. But does that when you can know and you don't try to know and you want to live and stay in your ignorance, you got to be held accountable for that, man. Because there's so many people out here telling you the truth. From all races, from all nationalities, from all backgrounds, telling you who we are, who the Most High is, and His name. And if you keep on using the other name, that's on y'all, man. But just be vigilant. Pay attention. That Super Bowl show, that shit meant something, man. The president being there for the first time ever, that meant something, man. It's a call to something. They preparing us for something, man. I believe I know what it is. Because the Most High got to do something to gather his people. Because we are stubborn, stiff-necked people. All people will do anything except unite. And the only way we'll unite if it's a threat that's coming for each and every one of us. Facts. We won't come together to start no business. We won't start coming together to buy no land. We won't come together to do nothing. Yet, let them Europeans get on that TV and put on CNN just then. Trump just passed executive law. We putting melanated people back in slavery. See how fast we coming together then. Not saying that's what's gonna happen. Not saying it, but I'm just saying. To that effect, for sure. The Most High got to do something to shake us up, man. He got to do something to bring us together because he done gave us ample time to come together on our own, and we just seem not to do it because we just hate each other so much. I don't know what's wrong with the Yahudi. I don't know what's wrong with the tribe of Yehuda. But we got to get it together, man. For real, for real. And that's just my little old take on the little old situation, man. The little old Super Bowl situation, man. But, man, y'all be blessed, man.